Welcome back, people. We got some more Fishing Planet for you guys here again today. We are checking out the new lake again. We've done lots of tips and trick videos and how to catch uniques, hotspots, all of that good stuff. Anytime there is updates for Fishing Planet, we're going to download, install as quick as we possibly can. Push out all them latest updates the game has to offer. We also do play other games, we do moto blogs and other types of random videos, play other games and yeah. So if you're interested in Fishing Planet, that's a good reason to subscribe, because we are going to try and get them updates to you guys as fast as we possibly can. Right, I'm just gonna get set up and then we'll be good to go. I went out today on my bike for a bit. Went for a little drive. It was nice. The weather's really, really hot. I did keep my social distancing. I didn't go near anybody. It's just me by myself, just going for a drive, and yeah, it was nice. The only problem is, I did end up burning myself. Burned myself. As I was locking the bike up, the exhaust was so hot, and I put the chain through to put my lock on the bike, and yeah, ended up burning myself. Let me turn that down a little bit. Burnt myself in the exhaust. Give me 1 second. Alright. Just waiting for the game to load up. Once the game loads up, we will jump into it. It's pretty good as well, because I went to go see my dad today. The weather is so nice. I wish I could go down the beach or something, I don't know. Do something. The weather's so good. It seems so weird me using the browser that I'm using now. It's so confusing. I don't know why I keep on trying to log in with my Nightbot, but it keeps on saying YouTube returned an invalid response. No idea what that even means. Well. I'm in the wrong lake. So I was fishing blue crab. I've got to come out of there. Okay. Get you guys on the screen. I don't know why it's not letting me log into my Nightbot. Nope. It don't want to work. Where's my controller? Okay, so we did a bit of fishing yesterday. We did Blue Crab Island. We did that with my dad. That was pretty awesome. I think I'm alright for stuff. I'm going to buy some large minnows anyway. I definitely want some of those. So I'll probably jump at probably buy that in this lake, as they are cheaper in there. We've got to get a license for this place. I'm not sure where I'm going to fish in here. We're just, I guess we'll have a look around and wherever we feel, that's where we're going to try. How's it going, Boss Gamer? Good to see you, man. I burnt my arm on my exhaust on my motorbike. It really hurts. So we've got 748,000 cash. That's pretty decent. But I know I need bait. And we'll buy some of that. I'm glad that it's cheaper at this place. Look how much the freshwater prawns are. 1,800. That's insane. That's a lot of large minnows. There we go. I don't know how many we got. We got quite a bit. Yeah, I'm good, man. Apart from I burnt my arm, my exhaust. I was looking the bike up and it does really hurt, man. How was your day anyway? You have a good day? It's so hot outside. It says I got no viewers, but yet you're here, so it should at least say there's one. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on with it. It's not letting me use my Nightbot. I don't know. Some weird things are happening anyway. Let's jump into, I'm going to do a friends only room just in case anybody does join us. I really need a new screen protector for my phone. I ordered one, but I gotta wait for it to turn up. I don't think my Nightbot is here. I don't think it is. I'm gonna just see. I don't think it is though. Because I had to sign out and go onto my other browser and add it onto there. Yeah, every time I keep clicking it, it won't let me do it. I don't know why. Oh, there you go. It is actually connected. That's really strange. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh, my arm really hurts. Okay, so we fished, last time we fished here, we fished, I think it was there. So let's come down this way. So we can try here. I want to try up here though, right there. That's where I want to try. I haven't actually fished at that spot, so I might just go up there. We'll try it for a little bit. I won't try it for too long because I don't want to waste too much time. But we'll go up there and see if we get any interest there. That's a spot right there. That might be pretty good. Them logs there. Yeah, I want to go all the way up. It's going to take me a minute though, isn't it? Not if I go really fast. Let's go really fast. I've never been up this way. Never ever been up this way. It looks really nice though. It's a shame it's not a sunny day. Driving through here on a sunny day would look really nice. Let me see if I can. Let me see what day is the sunny day. That would look so nice. Okay. No sunny days anytime soon, so. Are we at the end already? Oh no, we're there. So can I not get through? Can I drive through that? No. Okay. That's as far as it allow me to go up. There is. I was gonna actually fish here, but I don't see anything on the fish finder. There's literally nothing around here, so. Yeah, I probably ain't gonna. Should go for catfish. I've already got a lot of catfish, man, in one of the other streams that I did. I got a lot of catfish. I might get some cats. I don't know, it depends on whereabouts I'm gonna fish. Oh, there's some movement there. Like here. Let me try. Let's try the popper. Let me back it up a little bit. Saw some movement there in the water, so we'll see if anything happens. How's it going, Geordie? I haven't seen you for a little bit. Does it say how many people are watching? Because for me, it don't. Oh, the weather is so nice today, isn't it, man? I went for a lovely drive. Apart from I burnt my arm, it was really good. I know I keep on mentioning it, but it really does hurt. There's 5. I don't know why it's not showing for me. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. And it's not letting me. It shows that my Nightbot's connected because I put exclamation mark game and it come up. But when I try to sign in through Nightbot, it keeps coming up saying invalid. Not a clue. Not a clue what's going on, but. Did you go? Have you been out today, Geordie? It was so nice. I know. I'm guessing you went to work, but I mean, have you been out after work? Have you gone for a ride, or you been to the gym or anything? I don't even know if the gym's open, is it? There's definitely fish here. So maybe if the popper, if I don't get much interest with that, which it doesn't look like I am getting much interest with it, maybe I should use something else. And cycle to work. Oh man, I bet that was nice. It was so nice today. It was really nice. I got some road rage earlier on today. I got a video of a moto blog that I was gonna put out. I don't know whether I'm gonna. Let's try the 3 swim bait first rather than the 5. Yeah, I had a bit of road rage, just because some guy made me really angry whilst I was driving. I got it all on camera. Don't worry, it's family friendly. We're family friendly, so there was no bad language there. But so basically, is what happened. I was driving along a coast road, and I overtook this motorbike because he kept on coming in front of me and then going onto the white line in the middle of the road, which you're not allowed to drive on that white line. And as anyone who has a motorcycle should know that you're allowed to overtake and you are allowed to filter. But he was driving on the white line on a coast road of all places, not just any normal road, and yeah, he was driving on it. So I overtook him. He caught up with me. He weren't happy. He was saying to me that I own a motorcycle. I could kill somebody because I overtook him. Like, there's no one there. We're on a coast road. I have no idea what he was talking about. And I said to him, let's pull over and we'll have a chat about it. And yeah, I might have to bleep out something of the things he said. I don't know. I haven't watched back on the footage of the video yet, so I don't know if it's definitely gonna go up. Depends on how much bad language is in there, because I don't want to keep bleeping too much of the stuff that he said. But he was so mad. He was so angry at me because I overtook him, and I said to him, I'm allowed to overtake. And I said to him, and he was like, "No, you're breaking the law." I said, "You're breaking the law because you're driving on a coast road, like a busy, not a busy road, but a road where cars are moving at fast speed, and he's driving in the center of the road and then swerves to the left, back to the center, swerves to the left, and he kept doing that." And he said that I was breaking the law by overtaking him. Oh, that made me so triggered. It did. It made me so angry. It did make me angry. I'm gonna go back and watch the video of it though, and if I don't have to bleep out too much of the stuff that he says, and then I will do it. He was real angry though. But apart from that, it was actually quite nice. All right, so here there was a bit of fish because it come up on the fish finder, but we ain't getting no interest, and I'm not seeing any more fish there. So maybe there is some fish around here, but not very much. That's quite a dip here. There, that really drops down. Not showing any fish here though. Why is it not showing? Maybe I'm going a little fast. Let me slow down. This, I think if it wasn't a cloudy day, if this was a sunny day, it would look really, really good. I hear the fish finder beeping, so there's a couple of fish there. It's beeping again. So there is a few fish up this way. Not a lot, but there is a few. It looks good. Look at them trees, that looks awesome. That is literally the first time I've ever been up that way. It's a shame it don't let you go right to the end. Like, it only let us go to about there. I don't know why it won't. I don't know why this part here is there. If it doesn't let you, if it don't let you go up there, what's the point in having that part on the map? That I don't really understand that. I'm stuck. Right, so I think I might fish here. I might try here. Here's not a bad spot. I've fished here before. I've shown it as a hotspot, but I haven't fished here whilst being live. So I think here's a good spot to show you guys on how fast we can catch here. It's a good little place to fish. And the good thing is using the spinner all over this way. This swim bait works absolutely awesome here. Okay, I was gonna do something. I pressed the wrong button. We're gonna jump to the next day, so we start from 5 AM. I like to see. Oh wow, that looks a lot better than what it did anyway. So I think, yeah, okay. So I've got all large minnows on. I might change some and put something else on. I don't want just large minnows. I want to catch a few different fish. So I put a few out. We do 3 as large minnows, and then we do 1 as the shiners, just to see what else is around out there. I'm just doing an instant block on that, just because I can't be bothered with it. I can't be bothered with it. That's the first thing that somebody says to me. It's an instant block. I can't be bothered. Well, actually, we used 2 with large minnows, and I got this one with the large cut bait. I don't know if there is any catfish around here. Maybe we might get some interest with that. And yeah, let's do shiners on the last one. feel like self-promotion is a very stupid thing. It really is. I don't understand why people do it. I don't get it. I don't feel like it makes any difference. I don't think it makes any difference. If you want subs, you gotta get on that grind. You gotta make that good content. Anyway, let's try this. Well, not try this. I know this swim bait does work awesome. I haven't casted over this way with it, so I will move over that way. But first, we'll start off here because I know we definitely get quite a bit here. We'll fish here, and then we'll sway over that way and see if we get any interest over that way. And stop and go is definitely the best way to do it. I've tried a lot of different methods in this lake, and stop and go, no matter where you fish in this place, stop and go seems to work best. And you can catch them in really close as well. You don't, even when you get to around about 30 feet, you don't need to speed reel. Just keep on reeling at a real speed too. I've caught fish in really close. I don't know how good this day is going to be because it is a cloudy day. We haven't had a hit yet. I might have to burn some coins and get to a sunny day. I think that's what I might have to do. I probably will do it after this. If I get no hit on this swim bait, by the time I've reeled it in, nothing on those, we are going to jump to the next day. We should have had a hit by now. I really don't like these cloudy days. They're so slow. And there's a lot more cloudy days than what there is sunny days, and that's what makes it really bad. That does make it bad. Yeah, that's terrible. 5:14 and there's nothing. That's insane. I never wait that long. I don't even wait. Oh, wrong button. I don't even wait that long in Blue Crab Island. That is so silly. I thought is what they actually did in this place. Is I did think that they said that a lot of people said they put 30 XP added onto your fish, which doesn't seem like that is the case, and to catch at a quicker pace as well, and it doesn't look like that is the case either. That could be just the cloudy day though, so let's spend loads of money and get to the sunny day. Wow, this is going to cost me real money as well. Day 7. That's the first sunny day we get, day 7. We had to jump 6 days. That's insane. Look at that, there's the croc. I feel like when I fish this place, like I want to, I don't, in some way, me, myself, I'm not a big fan of fishing here. But I want to fish here just because it's the content. People want to see this. And it's painful for me to do it. Nobody saw that, by the way. Yeah, it's painful for me to do it because it's so, I want it to be good, but it's just not. I really want it to be good. I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to fish this place. All the time, we keep getting a slow pace. I think they really need to adjust a few things. In my opinion, anyway, I feel like they need to adjust some stuff. Look how much movement around here on the water. I don't know from this location if I can catch the arapaima. I'm not sure because I've never actually tried to catch those at this spot. It's always been the other two spots, but I'm pretty sure I could. You can pretty much catch any fish anywhere in this place. They are really spread it out. Well, it's not a big fish, but at least we finally got a hit. 508. Piranha. The size of that piranha compared to the size of that shiner. There's a greedy fish. I see some movement there. I don't know if that movement was near my rod or whether it was just where the line's set up. I think if it was, yeah, I was going to say, if it was, my rod would have been going off. And there you go. That's just another small fish. It's really hard to speed reel because I cast so far out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What is that? Okay, for 8 pound. Sorry I can't show it very long, I just didn't want to lose this one. Now we've got 224 large minnows, that's pretty good. One thing I am going to definitely do though, before I do back out of this place, and yeah, before I come out of this lake, I'm definitely going to buy some more large minnows because they're a lot cheaper to buy them from the shop here than rather at the main menu. So I mean, the cash is really good. That's some really good cash. 2,000 cash for an 8.5 pound fish. I can fit many of those fish in my net. So the cash is really decent on some of the fish, but we're not gonna talk about the XP. We all know it's not very good. Wouldn't let me move any more to the side because I'm standing on that. I'll end up being in the water, that's why. Oh, we almost had a hit there. I might move over to the other spot, I think, because on the other spot it doesn't matter whether it's a sunny day or a cloudy day, it's pretty decent. Here is good, but it is very slow going. And then if it's still slow at the other spot, then I would feel like not playing this map. We'll see. Should definitely, I had a few hits on this swim bait, so we should definitely get a few on that. It's just if I get a chance to use it. That's the second time I had to put that down. Okay, so there is big fish here, I think, maybe, or that could have just been where it first hit it. No, I don't think that. Yeah, it's not. It would be fighting. It'd be fighting a lot more if that was a really big fish. Trophy though, that's some good cash. I feel like the XP needs to be more. But look at the cash though. This is a really good place for cash. That's for sure. As long as I just don't like the slow pace of it. I think it's okay if I'm not live streaming. I don't think it's too bad to fish here. But on a live stream, I feel like there's too much downtime. it don't make me feel. It makes me really feel like proper uncomfortable just because I'm trying to make it entertaining and it feels like I'm not. Yeah, it does make me feel uncomfortable. So I probably am not going to fish here tomorrow. It's too, that pace I don't like. It's too slow. We'll try the other spot. See if it makes any difference. At least by fishing at the other place, it doesn't matter about the day. It looks awesome. Oh wow, okay, it just threw me straight into the side. I don't know what happened. Go, 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 go. There we go. But I think I've gone the wrong way. I don't recall going this way. Why do I keep sticking to the side? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Whoa. Okay, we gotta come down here, then we gotta turn left, I think. Is it this way? There we go. Now we're going the right way. That was a little bit on the quick side there. See, spinning would definitely work here as well because I've had fish here spinning. This location, it don't matter the weather, you catch fish. So let's see what happens here. I would have preferred to fish the other spot really, just because I can catch different types of fish on the spinner. Whereas if here on the spinner, I catch more piranha than anything. I do catch a few other fish, but it is more piranha. Good thing is we get unique piranha, but that's how quick we should get interest like that. I put the rod down. We don't have to wait long and it should be going. We'll use shiners as well. I don't normally use shiners at this spot, but we'll use it and we'll see. Just in the name of science, see what happens. We can cast this all over there and it'll be good. See, that's how it should be. Yeah, I don't mind fishing this place if it's like that. But it seems to be only this spot and the other spot where we fished last time we fished this lake. It seems like it's only them two spots where I do catch pretty quick. And I don't want to keep fishing just them two spots all the time. I really want to fish somewhere else, but I'm not catching that quick anywhere else. I can catch fish other places, yeah, but not as quick as what I can this spot and the other one. The spot in the top of the map, where the bits of wood are sticking out the water where we fish, there's really good as well, but they're the only two that I've found where you can catch at a really good pace. £95 and 842 XP. That is bonkers. If I was fishing blue crab, I know I would definitely level up today, but because I'm fishing here, I'm not so sure. I'm not sure if I will. I probably won't, but... So that's how we're supposed to fish, like that. That's the way it's supposed to work. I haven't used large cut bait here either, so I don't know what fish we're going to pull with that. That's got to be a unique piranha. Nice. Yeah, I've never used large cut bait here, and I don't think I've used the shiners, so whenever we catch on them two, we might end up getting something else other than what we normally get. And we can cast this one up here. This swim bait is awesome. I got to work on the other video as well. I managed to do one video. I gotta work on the next one, and then once I work on that next one, I will bring it. It probably ain't gonna be today. It might be tomorrow, just because I went out today. I also got to look at that moto blog and see how that came out. I shouldn't have went out really, because I did need to do editing. I could have spent a day editing everything, but I needed some air. I even had to put literally air. I needed air in my lungs and I needed air in the bike as well. I couldn't believe it wouldn't start. When I first, the bike got left sitting for about 7 months, 6-7 months. Went up to it, started first time, and then used the bike constantly every day. And then for the last 2 months, I'd say no longer than 3 months, 2 to 3 months. After 2 to 3 months, I go to the bike, start it up, battery's dead. The battery is completely flat as a pancake. So I had to kickstart the bike. Good job I do have a kickstart. I put the kickstart on and then kickstarted it, took it back off. The amount of hits I've had on this swim bait, and every single time I missed it. Every time. I don't even know how many times that hit then. It was a lot and I missed it every time. We've had no interest on the shiners yet. Definitely the place for a cash grind, that's for sure. But it's not really cash that I need. I don't really even, to be honest, even though I do want to get to level 60, I don't really need the XP either, to be honest. If I hit level 60, it's not going to unlock anything that I don't have already. Well, even though we're fishing the same spot where we did once before, which I apologise for that, but I can't do the slow pace fishing, not whilst live streaming. I know that does suck a little bit, but there is a good chance though. There is a good chance we could beat our record fish by fishing this location, fishing here. We could end up catching a bigger fish than what we've ever caught before. So that's one. I got to look at the positives, and that's the only thing positive I can think of. Yeah. So that could be a thing. That could be possible. This one's really going well. I didn't think they went for the shiners. Them big fish. The Apopima, I didn't think they went for these. Now I know they do. I can use them. They're cheaper bait. Look at that. That one's going. The other one keeps beeping as well. One of them do. I don't know which one it was. Okay, that one. We're over at the other spot. Does nothing. We come here and that quick. I'm going to stick with this one just because this one has been fighting for a little bit now. Whenever it fights that long, you know there's a good chance it could be a good size. I just wish I could mute the rod. There you go. It done it for me. Perfect. As we got quite a bit of cash actually. One thing I should have done, I should have brought the better reels. Then that way it gives me that tiny little bit more I can put against the rod to make it fight that little bit more. I should have done that. This is really fighting. It's got to be close to a 200 pound or more. Yeah, it's got to be. It reeled in so easy on that bit there. And now it's gone back to fighting. There we go. Come on. This is such a good spot to fish. I'm glad that there is a good spot, but I just wish there was more. I wish there was more like this. And I know I haven't fished this place a ton, but I have shown some good hot spots, and I have fished a lot of different places in this place. I probably haven't fished here as much as what I have blue crab, no, but the time that I have put in here, I've literally only found 2 amazing spots. I've found other spots where you can catch fish, but as good as the 2 spots, there's nothing better. Not that I've found yet. I'm hoping I do find somewhere else. Once I catch up on my editing, I probably will end up going around and having a look, see if I can try and find a spot that I can catch as fast as what I can here. I said to you, it's got to be at least 200 pound. 201 pound basically. See what I mean? The cash really good, 10,543, but the XP 3,974. Look at the size of this fish. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. Now I'm gonna have to reset all my rods back up, but at least now I know the shiners work. That's really good. I wanted to see if the shiners did work because, yeah, just because we had that there. Same goes with the large cut bait. I think the large cut bait probably would work, but I'm not sure what else to use. I put large minnows on, but we've got the hash 6 on the other rod, so I throw a 9 on there, and with a bit of luck that might separate the smaller ones, and we might get a bigger one there. That's always the way I think of it. If I can try and put on a bigger hook, maybe that might avoid the smaller fish, and hopefully we could get that bigger fish, but we'll see. Number 6 though, the hook 6, that's a really good hook for many lakes. It's kind of, the 6 and the 4 is quite a popular one. And the 2 as well actually is pretty good in some other places. Oh, I feel tired. Ooh. Too much driving. It was nice, but too much driving, it makes you driving makes you feel tired. It's crazy because all I'm doing is just pulling a throttle and pulling a brake and stuff, but because you're continuously concentrating, that's what makes you tired. Oh wow, my chat froze. I had no idea. I'm really sorry, people. Wow. I don't know why it didn't show up that. You're gonna play the tournament? I don't know if you're still here, but no, probably. I'm not. I don't really do any tournaments because if I do any tournament, it's not good for me to do it just because I did it once before, and yeah, I did it whilst I was live, and there was a lot of complications and a lot of problems. So I told myself from that day I'm never gonna do that again, and from that day I have never done it. Yeah. I'm sorry. My chat froze. That's why I haven't been speaking to you guys. It's not that I was being rude. My chat froze. I had no idea. Wow, that's really unfortunate that happened. I had no idea. I don't even know how long my chat's been like that. That's why I like to use the Opera browser, because that's just something that I've always used and it works, and yeah, it's always worked. I had no idea. My chat froze at some point. Well, that really sucks. Alright, if anybody does come back and rewatch this stream, I wasn't being rude not talking to anybody. I did not know my chat froze. I had no idea. Only just then I clicked refresh because it just felt like it wasn't right. It was a good job that I did, because I don't know how long that would have remained like that. That could have been like that for a while. Yeah, my chat completely froze. Strange. I think that's the first time I've ever had that as well. And it is probably because I'm using a different browser. Well, not too bad. We got 360 in the net there, but then that £360 that we have, one of those fish were a £200 fish, so technically we don't actually have that much in the net yet. Oh my, I actually heard a monkey then. I'm sure I heard a monkey. Did I? I wonder if you ever see anything like that around. I see a few birds. I'm sure I heard a monkey. I definitely did. Wouldn't that be really cool if you could like see monkeys swinging from different trees? That'd be awesome. Something so silly to add to the game, but it would look good though. Now let's mess around with this. We'll mess around with the swim bait, see what happens. missed it. I don't know why I keep missing it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm clearly not doing something right today. That bike sounds nice. Well, this one started to reel really easier, then put up a little bit of a fight there. I have no idea what this is. Oh, okay. It's only a small one then. £40. Definitely, if you're gonna catch these fish, you really do need a big net. I'd say you could probably get away with like an £881 net, but any smaller than that, you're not really going to catch that many in one day. There we go, we finally got it. Piranha. Do get a lot of piranha. I have also caught a few of those big fish on this swim bait as well, so this swim bait is really good. See some movement there on the water. It's alright, we'll be able to get that. What's that? Okay, nice. Trophy. I forgot about those, that you get them around here. They could be the same. No. I don't mind catching them though. I know they're not very big fish, but I don't mind catching them because the cash is pretty decent for them. Their cash is pretty good. Let's see how much we've got so far. 35,000. I probably do have, yeah, I probably have. I think I would be able to buy the bass boat and still have some money left over. As long as I have money to repair stuff, I probably could buy it. I don't know how damaged my net is though. And I know I need to buy a new line, and I know that all of these rods do have a little bit of damage to them, so by the time I finish fishing here, I'm going to have to repair the reels, repair the rods, buy all new line again. And I don't know, I could either buy the new boat, well not the new boat, but I could either buy that boat or I could buy all new reels. I don't really feel like I really need the boat, to be honest. The boat's not something I really need, but then the reels ain't, because these reels do the job. It's really good I can catch them on the shiners because it's a cheap bait. Yeah, if you don't want to buy the large minnows, you can just buy the shiners. Oh wow, look at that rod bend round there. I couldn't show that very long just because we had this one on. Gotta love it when it does that. There's so much movement around there on that water. I don't think it was on my lines, but there is a lot of movement all around here. Now I've said that, I didn't see anything. But there was. I missed it. I would like to catch a fish around about 200 pound on this rod. I definitely feel like this rod could take it. Definitely. I think the biggest I've had on this spinning rod so far is probably about 150 pound fish on this rod. So yeah, I would like to get close to 200 or over 200 on it here. When you get a good sized fish on this rod is really good fun to use. I really do like it. Oh, I got a hit on that rod as I picked that one up. There you go, I heard the monkey there. There was actually a monkey, I heard a monkey. I have never seen one, but I have seen one, but not in this lake, I mean. But yeah, I've never seen one in this lake, but I definitely heard one there. Sounded like it was coming from there, from that way. Just want to see if I can see anything. No. I definitely heard a monkey though. And I don't think I've heard that before. That is the very first time, because I would have noticed that before. That is definitely the first time I've ever heard that. It'd be pretty good if we could see them. I don't think we're gonna. Them shiners do go off pretty quick. I might put shiners on another rod as well. It's a cheap bait and it does work pretty good. I missed it. I missed it again. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing today, but it's not going good. See how quick the shiners are going off? I know we're not always getting big fish, but they definitely work. They definitely work really quick. I reel that spinning rod in, and then I'm going to put shiners on one of the other rods. I don't mind if we don't necessarily have them really. Well, we can still get a chance to catch those big fish with the shiners, and we'll still have the large minnows on the other two rods, so we can still get some of those big fish, but it is really a lot quicker with them shiners. So oh, that one's with the hash 9. I'll put that one back out there, because I know these two, this one and the one on the left, they're both 6. Yeah, let's put shiners on there. I wonder if can you buy those from the shop here, or do I have to go back to the main menu to buy them shiners? I'm not sure. I think I should be able to buy them from the shop here, shouldn't I? It does let you with the large minnows. Oh, okay, it doesn't. Them large minnows are definitely a lot cheaper though. I'm going to keep buying them. They are good. From 9.25 or 9.75, whatever it is, from that to 5.25, that is a big difference. Whenever you come in this lake, definitely stock up on those large minnows. Them large minnows work in a lot of lakes as well, so they work good in this place, but they definitely work good in other places, so that makes it worth it. When you get a lot of cash built up, maybe buy something crazy like 1,000 of them. I need to change this line as well. At 46%. I know I don't really need to change it when it's set like that, but I always do. It doesn't make me feel very comfortable having it when it's that low. There we go, that's better. I don't like it. I don't like the line too much damage on there, because if I do get one of those big fish on this swim bait, I don't know how much damage it would put on. Especially for the fact that one of those fish, like that fish that I caught that was 216 pound, that was around about a 15 minute fight. That really did take a while. And if I caught one and I had 46% line, I reckon it could definitely do it, but I just change it just because I can. I got the money, so I might as well. I think they are a little bit more lower, whereas if I keep on putting the swim bait at mid-water. Well, that was a bit glitchy. I'm gonna keep on doing that rather than reeling in one rod at a time, and it being time consuming. I am gonna keep on jumping on the boat and doing that until they finally bring something where you can pick all the rods up all at the same time, rather than reeling in one at a time and then changing to the next day. It is so much quicker just to jump in the boat, jump back out, put your rod stand down, get the rods back up, rather than picking one rod up, one rod up. There's a lot of movement over there in that corner as well. I just noticed. Let's see how well the shiners do for us. I could use the float rod as well. I know the float rod's pretty good, but I'm not sure on how well it would stand up against one of those big fish. I really don't know. So I guess we should try it. I don't know what the biggest fish is that what I've had on this float rod. I think it's like 100 and something odd pound, but I don't know exactly how much. But it would be good to see how big of a fish I can catch on that, and that rod still be able to bring it in. I've seen people land like £150 tarpon with it, so it should be able to pull me at least 150, but because these fish are bigger, I don't know if it will. We'll see. Oh no, wrong one. There we go. So we've got the line depth at 28 inches. Whoa, that was a quick take. Normally they mess around with it a little bit. I'm not sure what this is. Look how low the durability is. Well, it's not really low, but I don't normally have my durability that low. Oh, look, that's not moving. It's not moving at all. Look at that. There's a good fish. Whoa. I think you have to get below a certain amount. I think it's either 75 or 70% you have to get the durability down before it comes up for you to show for a repair. I think it's 70%. If you get to 70% durability on all your stuff, and then it comes up saying when you leave the lake to repair that rod or reel. So that's why not everything's repaired. Because every time I'm coming to the lake, sometimes I'm repairing some stuff, but not everything. Because it doesn't show up. I could take it off and repair it that way, but it takes too long to take everything off and repair it all and then set it all back up again. That's really not moving at all. I think this is the rod. Yeah, this one, I've got the XL 5000 reel on this one. I'm gonna completely ignore that one. This is insane, look at that, it really is not moving. This reel is a slight little bit better than the 4000. Gives me that tiny little bit more strain on the rod. As you can see, the rod itself is like about half a bar from the top. Whereas when I use the 4000, it doesn't go up that high. So I do get to put a little bit more strain on it. This is insane, it's not moving, so I'm going to have to reel and let it run. If I don't let it run, we'll stay at 30 foot and we will not be moving. I'll let it get to about 80 feet and then we'll try again, unless I get it in. Oh, maybe. See, with the tarpon, you can just keep the... I've noticed when I fish in Blue Crab Island and the bars are up that high, I can just keep my finger on the strike button, and then eventually the bars do drop off. But with these fish, it doesn't seem to work like that. They work different. If you keep the strain there, you just won't be able to reel it in. Nothing will happen. It'll just stay like that. I've done that, and I've stayed where it's maxed out for ages, and it literally does not give in in any way. The only way it does is as soon as you start reeling, and then that reel starts letting out line. There we go, we finally got it. That was strange, it was such a hard fight. That last bit was really quick. 130 pounds. I couldn't show it very long because I got this one going. Oh. I love it when this game does that. Again, I hear that monkey. There you go, the float's moving around a little bit. See how much that went over there to the left? I'm really surprised that that float was like over here and it's just gone right over there. I didn't expect that rod to go off first, that's for sure. I really wanted to get something on that float rod as well. I really want to try that float rod, see how well it does. So next time if the float rod goes off and if we've got another rod in our hand, I'm just going to exchange it for the float rod straight away, no matter what the float rod is. No matter what fish we got on there, because I just want to see how well it does. It does pretty decent for the tarpon and the red drum in blue crab, so it should stand it should stand a good chance in this place, but only time will tell. That float's moving around so much. I'm really surprised it's... Look at it. The amount that's moving. How is that not running right now? I missed it. Come on, how that's got to be running. What is going on? How can that move that much? Is that what is going on? There's nothing there. That was really strange. That was moving so much. It didn't even beep once. It didn't beep to say there's any fish near it. It's moving again. Look at that. Is that? It must be glitched or something. How can the float move that much and there not be any fish there? Look at that. That's got to be glitchy. That's got to be glitchy. I don't know what's going on with that. There's got to be something there, surely. Normally when you're using a float rod, if something's going to take it, your float will move around quite a bit like that. And that is moving around quite a bit. It keeps moving around, but it's not hitting it. Maybe I need to change the line depth or something. That's what I'm gonna do. I changed the line depth. Look how much that's moving. Something should have hit that. I've never seen it do that before. The only time I see it move like that is when you do have a fish on. Right, we'll try 13 inches first. If not, then we'll take it the opposite way. Let's see what happens with that. Let's try that. I'm not bored, I promise you. I'm not bored. It's just been a long day. It's been a really long day. Oh, well, the float's definitely moving again, as you can see. I wouldn't have thought it would have been that rod that went off again, but that is so strange. Oh, do they? Okay, I didn't know that. Live baits swim around and move the float. I never knew that. I've seen it move a few times before in a couple of other lakes. But normally when it moves around like that, normally I normally then get a fish that hits, but yeah, look how much that's moving. I didn't know the live bait around it can move it. I never knew that. That's crazy. I keep looking at it because I'm trying to concentrate on my spinning, but I keep seeing that move out the corner of my eye, so I keep looking at that. I feel like I should keep the stop and go lower to the bottom rather than. And normally I do leave it in the middle of the water, and that works really good. But when we got that big fish on, it was me doing stop and go on the bottom. So maybe I should keep it closer to the bottom. That might give us more of a chance to get that big fish. No. I feel like this day's died out on me. I don't like it. It's slow going. I feel like the day's died. I really do hate that slow pace. Well, I don't like it, and it's not a good thing to watch. Trying to wait for a fish to bite, and it ain't happening. It's a pain. There you go. We got a sunny day. Hopefully that's gonna help us now. We should be better. The sunny days are always the good days in this place. I really want to hit something to hit on that float rod. I want to see how well it's going to do. I hope they end up bringing a new bait rod at some point as well, because they've added new spin rods, but they haven't added any bait rod. I feel like, especially with these big fish in this place, I feel like there should be another bait rod. They do, these rods do work, and they do the job, and they definitely do catch those big fish because we've caught them, but yeah, I feel like maybe a rod that is a slightly little bit better, or if not, maybe give the heavy chaser a tiny little buff. That'd be good. Wow, look how much that float's moving. I missed that. Oh, there we go. Okay, no, not the rod that I wanted to. Butterfly peacock. There we go. Come on, give me a good sized fish on this rod. I want to see how well it does. Oh, actually, that is one thing, is this reel. This reel is not the best reel for this rod. That is one thing I forgot. I can't max it out. It puts damage on the rod otherwise. That's why I stopped using it for a little bit. Because I had to buy a different reel. That explains it. That's going to take me a couple of months to reel that in. Let's go for this one then. I don't know what reel I got on there. I need to have a look, see what reel that is. But whatever reel it is definitely too much for that rod. I will show you real quick. I will take the bar of the reel up 1. And you'll see it puts damage on the rod. Look at that. Damage, damage, damage. Took it down to 61% durability. That's why I like maxing it out, because I can stop it from running. Like now, there is nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do. The only way you can stop it running like that is if you got the right combination for the right rod. Having the right rod and reel. I can stop him running on the heavy chaser, but I can't stop him running on this rod because I don't have the right reel. I think I had the Giffen reel for this. I'm pretty sure it was. Was it the Giffen 1000 or 10,000, whatever it is? I think it was. We're getting it there slowly. I spoke too soon. Oh wow, that pulled that in from like 20 odd feet out. £100, and it did struggle. It definitely did struggle. But then that is because of this reel. What reel was that? Oh wow, it's the 6,000 I've got on there. That one's 6,000 as well. That one's going to be too good. Max drag on that reel was 65. The max drag on that one's 66. That reel's too good. Maybe the Empress 7000. No, I know these ones are going to be too powerful for that. See that reel there is an absolute tank. That one really is. I hope that they bring a really good bait rod. Alright, I'm going to buy that one. Let's buy that. We'll throw that reel on. See how well that does. Well, at least I can adjust it more. It's got more bits for me to adjust. Well, actually, I think the other reel was like that. Yeah. I prefer it to be them little smaller squares rather than the big ones. When you get them big squares, it seems like you can't adjust it as much. Whereas if that one you can. I'm going to go with that. And we'll see what happens with that. That might be better. It's so crazy from the cloudy day how slow it is than the sunny day. We catch so quick. There are so many cloudy days as well, so the only way to get to the sunny day is to kind of stick it out and put up with them bad cloudy days, or jump to the sunny days. The day 9 sunny, cloudy, 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 rainy. The next sunny day is day 14. Day 14, wow. I burned through my gold coins like crazy in this place. And them gold coins, that's my real money. That's what I buy. I actually buy bait coins. So that way we don't have downtime. And yeah, I don't mind using bait coins, but it is a pain that I have to jump that many days forward just to get to a good day to fish. There we go. See, the reel on this reel, the bars are a lot bigger going around, whereas if the other reel that we applied a minute ago on that float rod, the bars are a lot smaller and they're a lot closer together. There we go. Now we can try this reel. Okay, maybe not. Oh, okay, I can. That's perfect. Oh wow, that's absolutely perfect. That was a good bite. I can actually stop it from running now. It's not the very best of reels, no, but because the reel works perfect with this rod, it means that I can stop it from running and stop the line keep pulling out. When the line keeps pulling out like that, it definitely makes it a lot more hard work. He pulls that in from so far. Or she does actually, my character girl. £55. Let's see if we can try and hook up again something on this swim bait. Or maybe not. This one's really strange. Them bars were just moving really quick. Look how quick them bars are moving up and down. That's insane. Whoa. I feel like I have to concentrate a lot more with these fish just because I have lost quite a few of them by having too much slack. So I definitely feel like I have to concentrate that little bit more just because I don't want to lose it. Wow, like that. Amount of slack there. That's how I've lost a few of them in the past because of that. It's because they fight against you so hard, and then all of a sudden they come towards you, and that line just drops out, and the only thing you can do is keep your finger on the strike button, reel as fast as you can, and kind of turn to the left or to the right. Try and get that tension back up on the line. Reel. I honestly thought that was going to say this license was about to expire. I would have broke my line on purpose and go and buy a license. I don't want to get a fine. I don't know how much the fines are in this place. I'm pretty sure it'd be the same as the other places, but I don't want to take that chance. I've done that a couple of times where my license ran out, caught a fish, and it ended up throwing me back to the most basic lake because I just had no money to fish anywhere else. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who has experienced that. At least I hope I'm not. That was such a fight for a 65-pound fish, wow. now let's try see if we can get something with the spin rod. So it's not too bad. Unfortunately, the XP is not amazing, but we do have a good amount in our net. But then this place, you can fill your net pretty quick, just because of the size of the fish are so big. But £308 at 5:45 AM, that's pretty decent. There we go. Not really getting much chance to use that swim bait. I don't mind that though, as long as we're catching either on the spinner or on the bait. As long as we're catching on one or the other, I don't mind. I'm going to need to move that float over as well. That's proper gone over to the side there. That was a good buy. I'm glad that reel fits perfect with this rod. Otherwise, I could have... it was a bit of a gamble, really. I brought it and I didn't look. I didn't look at the rod, see how much of the rod can handle. I only looked to see how good the reel was. I should have looked at the rod first. Otherwise, I could have brought that and then it would have been too powerful for that rod. But then it would have been a waste of money because I probably wouldn't have used it on one of these heavy chasers just because the XL reels work better on there. I know them XL reels are definitely better than them anyway. I know that much. Come on, let's see if we can try and hit something on this. I could use something else as well other than the swim bait. I should try something else. I've tried poppers in this location. The poppers do work in this place, but they don't seem to work that great here. Not where I'm fishing right now. Butterfly peacock. Yeah, maybe I should put something else on there. Let's see. Don't know what to put on there. I have no idea. Let's try this medium spoon. I don't think I've tried that in this lake. Yeah, let's give this one a shot. Let's see what happens. It's the hash 4, so I'm pretty sure that we should get some bass with it. Let's see what happens. It's not too bad to keep mid-water as well. See movement over there on the water now. If something don't happen quick, I am going to change the next day. That's for sure. I don't like downtime. But what about the white buzzbait actually? We used the yellow buzzbait in here and that did work pretty good. Let's try the white buzzbait. The claw works pretty good. That works pretty good. That works pretty good. Let's put that. That's normally what I would use. The rods have finally come to life. These shiners, I could probably cast over that way, and we'll probably get something over that way as well, I would have thought. The shiners work pretty much anywhere. I'll set that one back over there. And then with the shiners, I cast that over the other way a little bit. See if we get any interest there, because we've got all our baits all kind of around this area, all there. I'm gonna put it over this way. Put it over there. See what happens. And then let's try this buzzbait. I know that the yellow one definitely works. I don't know. I know this white one does work as well, but I've never used the white one in this place. That little small fish took that massive minnow and my really big hook. I don't know how it managed to eat that. Now let's see if we can see if anything happens with this buzzbait. Oh, we had interest. Yeah, I've used this white one a couple of times in blue crab, but I would normally use the yellow one more than anything. I've tried the white one, I tried the black one, and the yellow one. I felt like the yellow one worked better for me. I don't know if that's like that for everybody else, but for me, it seemed like the yellow one did work better. And the yellow one definitely does work in this place, so I'm pretty sure that one will. We did have a bit of interest with it, so it's only a matter of time. Okay, that's the one that we cast right over there. Not a very big fish, but at least we know that we can cast a different place and we still get it. Shiners are like that in most places you fish though. You can pretty much cast anywhere and the shiners will always pick you up something. Shiners is like one of those golden baits that always work. Literally always work. Hey, come on, I want to see if I can try and get something with this buzzbait. You can catch these fish at night as well, actually. Just to mention, you can get them at night. How's it going, Eric? I noticed you was in Blue Crab Island. When I first start the stream up, I was in Blue Crab Island from yesterday. After we finished the stream, man, I was going to keep fishing, but you ended up turning off. I was going to carry on. I tried fishing the other location as well in here, and that was so bad. The pace is so slow. Oh, I haven't lifted up out the water a little bit. '56th place on the leaderboard. For what fish? For tarpon or for the Apra Primer? speed reel. It seems really weird when it lifts up out of the water like that. It doesn't normally do that. Oh, did it? Okay, man. I was thinking you had another power cut, to be honest. So, oh, okay, yeah. I don't have my light on, man. Thanks for saying that. I turn it on. When I very first started, it was kind of bright. The sun's getting close to setting down now, that's why. Which rod is that? It's not the float one, so I'm not bothered. If it was the float one, I probably would have changed it just because I want to see how well the float rod does. I will turn the light on in a minute so you guys can see me better. This one is being stubborn. I'm going to have to reel to let it back out, otherwise we'll just be stuck there. Nothing will happen. We will not be able to reel it. We won't be able to do anything. You have to reel. You have to let it run. We'll just be stuck there forever. £219. Oh, nice, man. Nice one. Did you come back here and fish here yesterday, or when did you catch that? I'm letting it run on purpose just because it is a really big fish. If I just keep trying to fight it, nothing's going to happen. Early hours this morning. Okay. I feel like you don't ever sleep, man. I actually feel like you don't ever sleep. I thought that I didn't get much sleep, but it seems like you're awake more than me. Yeah, I really did think I didn't sleep much, but you're like a straight up zombie, man. For real. You are like a straight up zombie. This one's definitely over £200, I know that. We've been fighting it for a little bit now. Don't forget, if you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to drop a like on the stream, subscribe if you're new. When them updates for Fishing Planet come, we do try and get them updates to you guys as fast as we can, showing hot spots, showing new fish. Oh, there we go. Livebot, Livebot? No, not Livebot, Nightbot. Nightbot's finally come in and done my job after I've said it. Tried the #7. Yeah, I've tried the 6. I've tried the 7. I've tried the 8. Tried the 9. No, I haven't tried the 8 actually. I've tried the 6, 7, 9, and 10. The 6 is a very optimal hook. That's why it works so well. Because there's a chance you can get the very biggest fish on the game. And there's also a chance you can get some of those other smaller fish as well. So that's why I normally stick with a 6. We've been really fighting this for a little bit. This fish is not backing down, even at 22 feet. It's really trying to get away. It don't want me to get it. As soon as I get that little bit of reel, I reel, and it takes me back to 22 foot, which is what I was at originally. There you go, I reeled again. It took me to 23 foot. I'm just gonna reel. There's no point in trying to fight it there. I have to play the fish more. I can't force it in. It's just not gonna work. Come on. Feels like I've been fighting this fish for a lifetime. No. Yeah, I need to do that, man. Big time. Yeah, I went to see my dad today, yeah. £205. I honestly was thinking it was going to be bigger, just because of how long I did fight that fish, but £205. It'll get the job. It'll get the job done. Yeah, I went to see my dad. We played a bit of Fishing Planet on his PC for a bit. And went for a drive around. The weather was so nice today, man. It was really nice. That's at 60%. Let me make sure the leader's alright. Yeah, the leader's good. Okay, we've got the titanium leader on there, so that could be why I'm not catching as quick on there as what I would like. So let me change that. Okay, I can't use mono leaders. Wow, I didn't actually know I couldn't use mono leaders for that float rod. Let's try the fluorocarbon. I don't know how well that's going to work. I've never used that for catching these fish, so it could be good. If nothing happens, then we know it's not. I don't mind trying. It's only that one rod. We did have a few fish on it with the titanium leader, but I think maybe the mono leader does catch them that slight little bit quicker, so. Never tried this leader that we put on there now. We'll see what happens. And there's still no information on the update for console as well, which that is a pain. There is still, yeah, there's still nothing. So, still waiting on that. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn my light on. I'll do that after I reel this in. There we go, that was good. That was definitely a quicker hit than what it was with the other leader. That's why sometimes it's good to change things around, because it can make a big difference. We pull the fish in from so far out, that's crazy. £43. He brought it up like it was a £400 fish. It was like real slow, real slow. I don't know what that was all about. The £200 fish, he just goes, yeah, with the £40 fish, it's like slow motion kicks in big time. It goes really, really slow. That's crazy. Yeah, I reeled this one in. I flicked my light switch so that way you guys can see me a bit better. It's kind of dark. Butterfly peacock bass. I think if I put on a 7 there, I'm pretty sure I would get a unique. I'm pretty sure I would. They definitely prefer the 7 rather than a 6, so there's only one way to find out. I will turn my light on when I get a chance, I definitely will. That fish reeled so easy, then that last little bit is like the fish woke up. That was my other headphones. Unfortunately, I can't use those headphones with the mic because them headphones are the adapters are different. The adapter is for the iPhone. It's not a jack. Why is this fish messing around at 10 foot? Come on. Come on. Don't mess around. There we go. I didn't really show it that long. I forget that I'm in the zone sometimes. I'm sorry. I'll show it longer next time. Let me put my light switch on. And I quickly grab a snack real quick. I'll be 1 sec. I put the light switch on so that way it's not so dark. It is really, really dark. Yeah. Alright, I'll be back in 1 sec, guys. I'll be quick. Alright. I feel so tired today. All I've done is just drive around. But I do feel really tired. How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours. I didn't show it that long. I forgot. I did. But I definitely will show it longer on the next one. I don't feel like this buzzbait's doing that much. We've had a couple of hits. I'll have one more cast with it. We had a couple of hits on it, but I didn't manage to strike it right every time. The only other thing is I can't really cast that far with it. I can with the other rod, the other spin rod, but not this spin rod. This spin rod don't let me. Might sleep an hour or two if you're lucky. Was that every night? You only get an hour or two. Every night you only get an hour or two. Is that it? I'm gonna change that buzz bait. I don't feel like it's working that great. I know these hunch runners did work. I don't know about this location, but it did work, and we can cast quite fast, so we'll have a few casts with that pretty much every night. It's funny because sometimes I'll only get an hour or two. Sometimes I can get 3 or 4 hours. Sometimes 6 hours. But I go through stages where for about 3 or 4 days I won't have hardly any sleep, and then all of a sudden it feels like it kind of catches up with me a little bit, and then I get around about 4 to 6 hours sleep, which isn't too bad. I feel like if I sleep too much, it don't make me feel very good. I don't know if you ever get that. I feel like some people do get that. If you have too much sleep, like not enough sleep can make you feel, obviously, can make you feel a bit off. But yeah, I feel like too much sleep. If I have too much sleep, if I sleep for too much, it don't make me feel very good at all. Yeah, missing all the day. All that time that I miss could be that time I could be spending editing, making videos. Yeah. Are you playing yourself, are you, at the minute? Oh yeah, you was in blue. Are you still in Blue Crab? Maybe. Let's cast straight down that way. Let's see if we get any interest there. If we do, I will set a marker for it. You're so late, but you made it. You did make it. And that's the main thing, Dominic. Thanks for coming in, man. I'm not really expecting to get a hit on this runner. So if I do, it would be a surprise. I should just keep messing around with these ones. With these ones, because I have not caught one thing with these. No matter where I fish, I have not caught one thing with it. I should keep on using it, and eventually it will be good. I will find a good spot for them. You ain't got what I've caught on the hunch runner. I've caught on that. I've caught quite. I've even had a few uniques on that as well, but on the deep runner, I haven't. Because you got the deep runner, this red one, then you got the green one, yeah, then you got the hash 6 as well, and I've tried all of them. I don't know why I just haven't had any luck with them. I don't know what's going on with them. And it's not just this place that I've tried them as well. I have tried using this deep runner at other places. The same as that hunch runner. I've used that at different places. The hunch runner does work really good. But I don't know why I can't catch with this one. I'm just going to keep on casting around a few different spots and see if we do get any hits randomly with it. I don't know until I keep on trying. It's got to work because it's a new thing. It's got to work, surely. Oh, you play the Fisherman's Fishing Planet as well, do you? A lot of people say they prefer the standard version, this one. Just the Fishing Planet. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the Fisherman's Fishing Planet or just Fishing Planet? Might work if you go on a boat. There's not really many places I can troll around here on a boat though in this lake anyway. If I was gonna troll, I'd probably want to go to Blue Crab and go down that big straight part. I think that would be better because it's quite a long distance from one side to the other. You just like the trolling? You can troll on Fishing Planet as well. And when I say trolling, I don't mean by using this boat. This boat is okay, I do like it. But I feel like it's not the best boat for trolling. I feel like it's not the best. The best boat that I feel, or in my opinion anyway, if I'm going to do any trolling, I'd always use the dinghy. The dinghy works really good. I actually made a video on that. Trolling on the dinghy. That was really good. That was at Blue Crab. But this deep runner, I've casted it so many times, but I get nothing. Absolutely nothing. And the peacock. Oh wow, we actually had a hit there. That's the first time. I didn't manage to hook it because I was trying to read my chat, but that's the first time we've had a hit on this lure. And cast over there again, we'll try that again. We didn't manage to hook it, but at least we got a bit of interest. Yeah, the butterfly peacock bass, when you're a low level, it is a good grind. Getting largemouth bass and the butterfly, definitely a good grind. Yeah, you catch them at a pretty fast pace as well. Level 27. You're getting there. Yeah, probably. Have you managed to get yourself any red drum or any tarpon at Everglades yet? It depends, I suppose, though, on what type of rod you got, because your rod might not be good enough. Yeah, being level 27, your rod might not be good enough to take it. I'm not going to give up on this deep runner yet. I am going to definitely cast it over there a dozen times. I probably am going to change the day in a minute because we ain't done too bad. We're like 10 to 8. We got 659 in the net, so we'll change the day and I'll try that deep runner again and see if we can get any interest on it. That was the first bit of interest I've ever had with that though. Shame I didn't manage to hook it, but it's still good that we managed to get some interest at last with it. Did you do a lot of the missions then, Dominic? You're level 60. Yeah, I see that yesterday. Era. You got too many hours on your hands. You got too many hours. That's why. The fish net, I've got maximum size fish of 308 pounds and 308 pound, and the most I can fit in the net is 1,102 pound. So yeah, the The best you can get. $1.2k hours played. I wish I could find out how many hours I've played on PS4. Shame they don't do that. I know on my other Steam account, I did have over 1,000 hours on there, and the amount of console that I've played as well. It's a shame it won't tell me. That's a float one. I feel like this one's a good one that we have on though, so we'll stick with this one. It's not moving at all. I'm going to have to reel it and let it run a little. Otherwise we're just going to be stuck at that one spot. Oh, them rods are so loud. One thing I'm definitely going to invest in, I'm going to buy a keyboard with a mute button. Let me turn that down a little bit. That's a little bit loud. Yeah, I'm gonna invest in getting a keyboard with a mute button so I can actually mute when them rods are going off. I don't have a volume button on my monitor to turn it down. Well, I do, but I have to like scroll through to get to the volume. So yeah. Yeah, this is a good one. It's gonna be expensive when I come out here to repair everything, that's for sure. When I fished blue crab yesterday, I come out, I end up going back in. It cost me 137,000 cash to repair my stuff, and I didn't manage to repair everything. 137,000. That's insane. I feel like the arapaima are only a good fish to grind for cash. Other than that, like how long it takes to reel this in. Look how long it's taken to reel this in. I could have reeled in at least 3 tarpon by now. They're good for cash, but I don't think these are the way to grind it out unless they're doing patch update and make it better. I've always had something nice to say about Fishing Planet. I don't think I've ever said anything bad about it. But I'm not happy with this lake. Really ain't. And that's not me saying something bad. It's just my opinion of this lake. It's not the best. There we go. After my line's going all over the place. 129 pounds. I guess actually we could jump to the next day. We got 788 pound in the net there. That's not too bad for this day. You got a magfin reel and a Nero rod. I remember a long time ago, a very long time ago, the Nero rod did actually used to be the best rod in the game. Same goes as the Phoenix rod. That used to be the best rod in the game as well. The Locky rod, that used to be the best spinning rod. How times have changed a lot. All of them rods are quite standard rods now. I'm probably going to get a cloudy day. 45,000. See, the cash ain't too bad, but the XP 11,000, a little bit on the low side. And the next day, the next sunny day was day 15 as well. I burned so many gold coins. If I keep fishing this place, it's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me my real money, because I have to buy them gold coins with my actual real money, not in game. I mean, like from my actual pocket. So that makes me not want to fish here that much. I don't mind buying some bait coins to jump forward 2 or 3 days sometimes. But in here, it's quite a lot of days that I do have to jump forward. I have to jump forward quite a few days to get to that sunny day, which is a little bit of a pain. Oh, there you go. We'll leave that there. Well, let's see if I can try and get hooked up again over here. Because we had some interest there. Starting there from an early morning, maybe we might actually get something. Let's see. It could be that my reel speed, I could be reeling it too fast, possibly. I'm doing reel speed 2. Reel speed 2 is normally a good way to go, and it works, but maybe I'll try reel speed 1 after. Because sometimes that can make a really, really big difference. When you change from reel speed 1 to 2, sometimes that really can make a difference and get you a lot more hits. So I'll take it to reel speed 1. We'll have a few casts like that and see if we get any hits. There we go. The one good thing about reel speed 1 is it is in the water a little bit longer. Look at that float, it's gone well over to the left there. Oh, there you go. I think we're going to have some interest. Maybe not. Oh yeah, okay, we are. That is the one good thing about using that rod, is you don't have to reel it in really close. It pulls it in from such a far distance. So that is good. Yeah, whenever you're a low level, man, bass is definitely the way to go. What was that weird noise? This one's a little bit cranky. Them bars are going up and down like really, really strange. Well, we could have a good one on, so I'm going to stick with it. Definitely am going to now. I never knew I could catch these fish with the shiners though, until today. Normally I always use the large minnows. It's good that we can use the shiners. Means that we'll get some other fish as well as those. Oh no. This one's really trying to fight well. Come on. I'm just going to keep on reeling and keep on striking for a little bit, just so that way it lets it run a little bit more, because I'm just fighting it too much. I spend so much time fighting this fish. The amount of times that I'm spending fighting this, I could have had so many more fish. That's the only thing I think that does frustrate me a little bit, is I feel like I'm fighting them too long. The amount of time that I'm spending fighting this fish, I could have picked up a rod and I could have had another fish by now. I did say that if I was in blue crab, I would have definitely leveled up by now. Me being in this place, I'm not going to level up through. In this stream, I'm not going to level up. In blue crab, I would have done. It does frustrate me a little bit. I know they're really big fish, so it is obviously going to take time to reel it in, of course, but it does annoy me. That's why I feel like maybe you need maybe another rod, just so that way you can reel it in quicker. Spend too much time trying to fight it. I could literally just sit here and just leave it like that. Come on. So this reel, I think this one's the 4,000 reel that I got on this rod. I am gonna get the reels. That's what I'm definitely gonna do. I'm gonna get the 5,000 reels just so I can try and put that extra little bit more strain on. If that can help me reel it in that tiny little bit quicker, it's worth it. Unfortunately, I can't buy it now. I have to go back to the main menu to do that. £150 fish and it took me that long. That is crazy. I think I am going to have to call it there, guys. To be honest, I am beaten. I'm done. I'm worn out. I don't even think I'm going to do any edits tonight. I think I'm just going to chill. Yeah, I'm really tired. I think that drive, that fresh air, not having fresh air for a little while. I know it sounded like I was a little bit grumpy, probably because I am. I'm really tired. Anyway, if you did enjoy the stream, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications. We'll be back live streaming again tomorrow. And that's it. We catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I'm out.